I'm not gonna say I'm totally instinctual. 'Cause that's bullshit. That's almost like saying somebody's psychic. You know, that's bullshit too. So let's find out if this is bullshit. This is a selling thing. Oh, hang on. Tastes like Pepsi. Now, I'm sure they want you to pour it into a glass or some shit. Pepsi Nitro, smooth, creamy, easy to drink. I saw this, I'm like, this bullshit. Well, it's got a head on it like root beer. It does have a creaminess to it, actually. It's it's like a real, it's like a draft root beer, but it's flat like Pepsi is. You know how Pepsi's flat compared to Coke? That's this. Yeah, see that when you pour it in a glass? Admire and enjoy, please. Let's see, what's the second ingredient? High fructose corn syrup. All right, I had enough. I knew that'd be bullshit. I can always tell. I can always, like I've said this before. I am not psychic. I'm not, because saying you're psychic implies that you don't, like there's nothing else involved. It's all like this like mystical thing. Like, do you understand what I'm saying? Like, that'd mean that you don't read anybody's body language. You don't read the paper. There's nothing in there except bam, like a TV switching or something. Do you understand what I'm saying? Intuition is different than being psychic. Like somebody that's intuitive. How are you and Sam? Sam's cool. So I was just cleaning Sam's room. Being intuitive, like that's sort of like more related to guesswork. Do you know what I'm saying? Or it's just different than instinctual. You get it? But this, I looked at this and I'm like, that's just some fucking selling. They're just selling crap. Draft cola. Let me try it again. It's real flat like Pepsi. It tastes like Pepsi. After you take a quarter of it out, it's more flat than Pepsi. Chill can, pour hard, admire and enjoy. I didn't pour it. I would never. I'm not a soda drinker anymore. So it was rare that I would even like do this, but I saw this. I'm like, what kind of crap is this? I'm seriously not gonna drink any more of it. I don't like it. Just wanted to help you all out. So when you see that, hey, knock it off. You actually have something to go on other than intuition. It's crap. It's crap. A lot of things are crap in this world. Many crappy things. It's like, sort of like it doesn't pass the smell test. It doesn't pass the smell. Like in politics, there's stuff that's like said that just doesn't pass the smell test. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't add up. RC Cola, is that what you're talking about? That's a real flat soda too. That's more like Pepsi. That's what this sort of tastes like, RC Cola. Royal Crown Cola I haven't seen in years. I don't even know if it exists. We're gonna try it again. Fuck that. Fuck that Pepsi. I've never been a Pepsi drinker. Pepsi's fucking garbage. You know, RC Cola is really common in my. Really, I used to see it in Missouri all the time. I don't see it up north here. Um, RC Cola. I'm from Missouri. Everything was a Coke. A Tab? Yeah, of course I've tried Tab. That's a diet soda. It's gross. That's a chick drink, pretty much. That's a chick drink from the 80s and 90s. Pretty much, Tab. That's who it was marketed to. Had a pinkish kind of can. Never had Tab. You ever had Fresca? We used to, as kids, like in high school, we'd have Fresca and gin. That was one of our drinks that we would do. I'm from, man, drank a lot. I'm glad I gave that up years ago. It's not a surprise that, like, well, it was me, Chris, and Dave. Dave didn't really have a drinking problem. Chris still, you know. We drank a lot on the weekends. We would drink a lot. I found it real, some years ago, it was like not worth it. But that was one that we would have, like Fresca. How about Fanta? You ever had Fanta? That's a shitty soda too. Coke. Coke is good. Coke is good. It's not as sweet as like Pepsi. I'm telling you, this is just Pepsi. It's just sort of tastes a little bit more flat, but it's got a frothier top to it. It's not that good. Not that good. I'd rather drink a Shasta than this. Seriously, this is awful. You set it down. I'd much rather have a Dr. Pepper for sure. When I was a kid, this is when I was real young, about second, third grade, Dr. Pepper was trying to market drink it in the winter, drink it hot with like a piece of lemon in it or something. So when you heat it, it just, it makes it real flat. It makes it real flat when you heat it up. Of course, we had to try it because they were advertising it, and it just made it real shitty. It made it terrible. What's a flat hot Dr. Pepper? It didn't last long. That was like one winter. They tried to sell it as like a, But I like Dr. Pepper. I would drink those. I would get those occasionally. 7-Up. If I was gonna have, I'd rather have a 7-Up than a Sprite. But I'll tell you what, in St. Louis, this is the truth. I'm not making this shit up. I'm not making this up. If you were gonna get an orange soda, you would say, I want an orange Coke. I shit you not. Hey, get me a Coke. What kind do you want? Give me an orange. It's Coke. Absolutely. Everybody drank Coke. Everybody would drink Pepsi. Pepsi's a joke. It is. It's terrible. Yeah. Oh, you got that too. All soda's called Coke. Yeah, give me a Coke. What do you want? I don't know. Give me an orange Coke. Yeah, that's you experienced that too. That's just how it was. Everybody drank Coke. As far as that town goes, St. Louis, where I'm from, everybody drank Anheuser-Busch too. But that's where Anheuser-Busch was based. So you drank Busch beer, or you drank Bud or Michelob. That's what everybody drank. Fun fact about Dr. Pepper, it's a prune. They use prune. That's supposedly a prune soda. I would have ever guessed it. How about grapefruit? I don't know. I don't know about that one, but Fresca is a grapefruit flavored soda. You know what's a pawpaw flavored soda? Red Bull. Red Bull. Regular Red Bull. It's pawpaw. It's no shit. Tastes just like it too. Bubblegum. Bubblegum was pawpaw flavored. Pawpaw was very popular at turn of the century. It was very popular. You know what? You know what I used to like though is a birch beer. I like birch beer a lot. Birch beer is real good. I like root beer. I like root beer, birch beer. Um, Birch beer is real good. Um, I like sarsaparilla. Um, I liked any of those. That would have been my choice if I had a choice. Um, you know, that's just a fact. If anybody gives me a choice, I'm gonna take birch beer over root beer, but I'd drink a root beer. Uh, oh, Mugs or A&W? They're both real sweet root beers. I don't, I drink either. Milwaukee Best, we would drink that in college. That is the beer we drank in college, for sure. Yes, we drank that. Absolutely. Or Black Label. We drink Virgil's root beer is not bad. Black Label. We drank a lot of Black Label because that was cheap. Rolling Rock. Rolling Rock we'd get in a bottle, and it looked real good, so I would drink that. That was like a special occasion. Generally speaking, we go for Milwaukee's Best because it was always on sale at Quick Trip. So that's what we'd just get whatever's cheapest. Definitely. It's college, and even after college, I'll drink beer. I haven't got to a point in my life where I was drinking quarts. You know, sometimes I'd get a malt liquor just for the hell of it. A Schlitz, Pabst Blue Ribbon, Michelob Ultra. Really? Those are your choices? Pabst tastes like horse piss. It's pretty bad, but I'd drink that too. Um, Mickey's Big Mouth, man, I'd drink those, but those are just sort of gross. But we would drink those like St. Patrick's Day. Um, I drink any Ballantine Ale. Sometimes I get a Ballantine Ale just because, like, who was it? Jasper Johns that painted the Ballantine Ale can, or was that? That was Johns, I believe. Jasper Johns. He did the Ballantine Ale, right? Because it looks great. It was a great can, Ballantine. We'd drink anything. Whatever was on sale was my sort of go-to. Reed's ginger ale tastes like death and vomit. Some of those ginger ales I do not like. Like, I like a Schweppes. I like a real light ginger ale. I don't want it hot. That's not what I grew up with. But I would get a ginger ale. A lot of times I would get that. I would prefer that to a 7-Up or a Sprite, definitely. But I don't really like the real fancy ginger ales that are hot. It just is like whatever. Are those Fentiman sodas? Do you know those? Schaefer? You're damn right. We would drink Schaefer. Fuck yes. I forgot about Schaefer. Man, we would drink the shit out of Schaefer beer. I forgot about that. Yep, we'd drink that crap. Lots of that. Schaefer beer was horrible. How about Old Style? We drink Old Style. Old Style wasn't too bad. Old Style in a bottle? We drink the crap out of that shit. My friend's dad, he'd drink Old Style. We'd steal his beer. We'd drink them. Sort of delish. Yeah, where'd you get that Old Style? I stole it from Dutch. Think he's gonna notice? Nah, he's not. He'll blame it on Richard or something like that. But like in high school, booze. Like if we were gonna drink hard liquor, it'd be rum. Man, you knock over this soda bucket, I'm gonna be furious because this Old Style is good. this stuff is just gonna be sticky. It's gonna be all the fuck all over. It's fucking gross. You would dump that in my shoe bucket, I'd be furious. Get out of here, Buck. God damn it. We drink rum. We get one of those half gallons of Bacardi rum for the weekend for us and our dates. Sick. I just not we no none of us were. I wasn't drinking for the taste. I'll tell you that, man. I did not like the taste of any booze. I do not miss that shit. Reed's is good. I'm telling you, those Fentimans, naturally fermented sodas, they're quality. Get them. Curiosity Cola's real good. They're really tasty. I could find sort of like these off brands. Schlitz, yeah, sure. We drink Schlitz, absolutely. Falstaff. What else would we drink? Hams. Hams. Tastes terrible. Hams was terrible. Some of those beers would give you just a terrible hangover. We get schnapps too when we were kids, like in high school. We drink schnapps. Oh fuck, this stuff. Jenny Cream Ale is disgusting, but of course we would drink that too. Little Kings Cream Ale. That was sort of a specialty beer because they were small. You know, we'd drink those. There's a story about that I've already told so many times I won't. There was this place that we would always go buy beer, that they would sell it to us at this Walgreens. There was a Walgreens off of like Clayton Road. This is Walgreens. We walk in there, man. Imagine me at 16. I look like a fucking baby. You know, I mean, I can't even fill this part in to this day. You know, go in there, they'd sell us beer. You'd be like super nervous doing it. Thank you, Iniquities. Got my swimming to Cambodia. Really? Really? You're gonna watch Swimming to Cambodia? No shit. So that's real good. I haven't seen that in years. That's man. That's real good shit. Swimming to Cambodia. I remember watching that in college. Like, went and saw it live, you know, and the guy was on tour, Spalding Gray, and it was pretty impressive. You know, he was impressive. It was worth the money. I can't remember. You know, I went to art school, so it was like maybe somebody said let's go to it, or maybe one of my teachers said you all have to see it. I can't remember, but I remember watching it, and it influenced me, for sure, as far as like poetry goes and performance art. It was hugely influential. It also influenced me as far as like sculpture too. It did. It was a sort of breakthrough moment. Watching that, I had like an epiphany about making something. Swimming to Cambodia. Yeah, everybody should see that at least once. Wonder what happened to him. Who knows? Oh, you've never seen it? It's worthwhile. It's impressive. You know, it's just like, it's like spoken word sort of live on stage. Who was talking about Bukowski? Iniquities? Did you bring up Bukowski? Were you the one bringing him up? He was so popular. Like when I was in college. Like when I was, there's always somebody reading Bukowski. You know, it's just like one of those things that like went around. Who else was popular? The guy from Leavenworth. You know the poet from Leavenworth. What's his name? Um, I don't know. God, I can't remember his name. Stick it over. He was friends with Vince Rourke. Um, the stream got interrupted. Oh, really? Yeah, Bukowski was such a pig. I really like the movie Barfly. I think Mick did a good job playing Bukowski. Um, some of the poetry is just so sort of perverted and fucked up. But it's like I was reading something that who was it? Jerry Saltz from the New York Times, the art critic, was saying. He was saying, as an artist, you shouldn't shy away from any subject, and I don't. I don't. It's the human condition. You should, if it pops in your head, you should do that subject. It really doesn't matter what the subject is. In other words, if it's rape, you do the subject. You make the art because that's sort of the human condition. Whether it's not saying like that's your deal that you want. Do you know what I'm saying? Like that's part of life. So and Bukowski was like out of the poets that I can think of, the writers that I can think of, he like really plowed into that whole like, I don't give a shit. I'm gonna talk about this in the most disgusting way, and that's how it was. Like it was like what was really him, like what was really Bukowski, or what was just like a thought that comes into his head, like that whole stream of conscious, that like what's his name, the comedian started. You know what I'm talking about. But that's sort of a way as an artist to function. I sort of function like that even when I'm doing a stream. I just talk about whatever, and I don't really have too many boundaries. I don't have too many boundaries. I want to talk about some stuff, of course. Like the comedian that talks about everything is a fool. You don't talk about everything. Some stuff is, like, it's okay to talk about stuff if you can get away with it, but if you can't, then don't talk about it. Like, comedy when, like, say, the early 80s, when AIDS came about, it wouldn't be cool for a comic to make an AIDS joke. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, there's just some stuff that, like, you shouldn't make a joke about. But with that said, on the same hand, there shouldn't be a subject that you couldn't make a joke about. You should be able to make a joke about it if you could get away with it. Like, say cooking. An example of cooking would be like, you don't cook with a red onion, with a salad onion, which is absurd. You can, as long as you can get away with it. There's certain things go with certain things, but that doesn't mean that you can't break the rules. Like, generally speaking, if you're in Italy and you're having like seafood pasta, they don't generally serve that with cheese, like Parmesan. But that doesn't, I do it all the time. Come on, I'm putting shrimp in linguine or something. Give me some Parmesan. Rules are made to be broken. It's just, are you capable of breaking them and getting away with it? A lot of people can't, but a lot of people are fucking boring. A lot of people make shitty art too. They do, they make shit art. I'll give you an example, Bob Ross. Now, I like Bob Ross. I did, I watched him as a kid. But come on, man, his art was terrible. Do you know what I'm saying? Like those, like, bad starving artist paintings? That's what they were. It was just enjoyable to watch him make it. Now we're gonna put in a tree. Now we're gonna put in the trunk. You know, it was this fucking shit. His art was basic. Average home art decor. Yeah, yeah, but not even like good stuff. Like it was like it just reminded me of something you might see in a hotel. Like yeah, it's hotel art. I agree, Shirley. It just was not good. Um, now now wait a minute. If he could have done it a little bit different, like say he would have done um, his landscape or whatever, and then like painted in a Tyrannosaurus Rex and a UFO, different story. And I will say this that I was doing that for a while. I'd go to like thrift stores and look for paintings, and then I'd try and paint it in such a way it sort of made sense to be in the painting, right? And I'd, so UFO or a dinosaur or just something like totally out of place, but make it so it was like a fake, you know? Thomas Kincaid. So he's just talking to his mods. No wonder why. This is 30 views. I guess it's art. Get out of here, idiot. Who are you? You don't want to. Hang on. Hang on. I want to sort of see what that idiot was saying, but now I don't care. What am I? What a narcissist. That person thinks that I was supposed to like stop and I can't read everything everybody writes. I don't know who you are. You think I'm gonna read everything? You can't appreciate Bob Ross unless you're stoned while watching. Well, that's the fun of Bob Ross was watching it. It was fun to watch. I mean, everybody watched it, and as a kid, when I would watch it, I'd be like, maybe I didn't realize that was just garbage. Do you know what I'm saying? Like maybe if I was in 7th or 8th grade watching it, I didn't realize this. I was just like, wow, he can really make a tree. But by the time I was out of the Navy and in art school, I'd already, Oh, come on. You're the same fucking person. Get out of here. God. This is the same person that shows up every time I live stream at night. It's like they have like this, I don't know how they do it. Multiple emails or something. Telling me to chill on my own live stream. Trying to give me advice. Jesus Christ. Why are you worried? I mean, you want to give me advice, why don't you start a YouTube channel? I mean, seriously. Did you eat mango? Yeah, it's multiple YouTube accounts, but actually, I think they have some kind of program that does it, so they can switch real quick. Because a lot of times, this person will do like, they'll write one thing with one account, and then they'll write one thing on another account, like backing up the first account. It's real obvious stuff. So either they have a program, they wrote a program, or they bought a program, but they're clearly bored. But it's always so obvious. It's always like some sort of critical thing, like, oh, okay, I don't know. I don't understand why you would even bother. Why wouldn't you, if you were that bored, why wouldn't you just get your own YouTube account? Why would you just, if you really have something to say, why don't you get your own YouTube account? Like, is trolling something like your form of expression? That's what it seems like. Like it's like a real sort of sophomoric approach to life. It reminds me of like when we were kids calling the local store and asking, do you have Mr. Pibb in a bottle? Well, you better let him out. He might suffocate. It's like that. It's like you're just gonna be like annoying, and so it's some kind of childish mentality, whether it's a kid or an adult with a childlike mind. But it's very I don't know, sort of sad. What are you laughing about, Shirley? Mr. Pibb in a bottle? Mango ate. I gave him some of the oats that I've been giving. I made a concoction for Lutzy. Like I need him. I need to have more like carbs for him. 'Cause I'm working him all day and shit. It's hard to. I want to keep weight on him. He's eating he's eating more than any other dog in there, including Gus the Labrador and Tonka, that outweighs him by 10 pounds. So I gave Mango some of it. It's a concoction of like baby rice, oatmeal, and some eggs, a little oil. And I'm not cooking it, no. It's quick oats. Because the quick oats are already cooked. That's all you have to do is add water with them. So I got like a thing of that in the fridge. And then when I feed him, I give him a big helping of it. It's fascinating, isn't it, that I gave my 23-year-old Chihuahua some of it. He looked like he liked it. I have to chop up Mango's chicken nowadays. You can't. He's old. He's 23. You know. He's awesome. I'll do whatever. Do whatever I have to for the guy. Do you believe you can cheat with art? I don't know what that means. What do you mean? What do you mean, Toxic? Hey, Toxic, look, there's Toxic Waffle. Toxic, what do you mean, cheat with art? What do you mean, Toxic? Explain. Mountain Dew, I forgot about Mountain Dew. Like using shortcuts like... Yes, of course. What do you mean? Absolutely. What do you mean? Like Toxic, Caravaggio used camera obscura, right? So I don't see any reason why, if you wanted to do a large-scale painting, you could use a projector to get the image up there quicker. Absolutely. Yeah, fuck yeah, man. Are you kidding me? They showed us camera obscura in college, like freshman year. One of the teachers made it, and I was like, wow, look at that, you know? So it was amazing. It's not cheating. I don't see it as cheating at all. I would be okay if even, like, say, listen, I make all my stuff, right? But I mean, I'll buy an object, something on eBay, you know? There's been reviewers that have talked about that. I have no Um, uh, but like I don't have any problems with like an artist having like an artist assistant. I don't. Even if I had the money, I wouldn't do it. I thought about it. I forgot about that weaponized Bigfoot shirt. Have you ever heard of the Urban Rescue Ranch? If you think about it, I don't know who you're talking about, but you're advertising some dog dick, some dickhead that has dogs on my fucking channel. Please remove that. It's so rude. What do I think? What do I think? Just remove it, dude. Here, I'll remove it. Thank you. People ask me, like, what do you think? What do I think? Who cares what I think? I think most people that are dog trainers are horrible. I think if somebody's using food to train dogs, I think they're horrible. I think if they're putting head collars on dogs, I think they're horrible. My weapon does it. Does get a lot of compliments. I forgot about that one. I should post that one. No, he's not a dog trainer. He's a rescue shelter, but he has 2 dogs working as herding. What am I supposed to? I don't know. What would I say? But they're not specifically trained for it. I don't know what you're talking about, dude. You mean like it's a breed that isn't used usually for that? Because if they're doing it, then they're herding and they're trained. Okay? But you mean like he's got like a golden retriever herding? So what? All dogs do the same shit, man. Yeah, I don't know what this guy's talking. I think he's saying like it's like a golden retriever that's, or like a pug or something that's doing herding. They protect the livestock, but they goof a bit and sometimes eat some. I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry. I'm gonna remove your thing one more time, and I just don't want to hear about this nonsense. Okay? It's nonsense. Okay? We don't know what you're talking about. Toxic agrees with me. She would know. She's like, "What are you talking about?" We don't really care. This is nice art. Where? Where? I can't wait. Next weekend it's gonna be hot. It's gonna be hot. Not shorts weather hot. Baby's coming tomorrow. My parents are going to Africa or some shit. So baby's gonna be here. Yeah, I still have Sam. Where do you think he would be? He's upstairs. I just saw him. You put some tracks on my select. Tracks of what? Me fucking around with this guitar? Dude, I'm horrible. I just started learning. I was saying art is art. It doesn't matter what medium. Not for me. I don't know. I use all kinds of shit. Where's my art? I had a show this fall. I'm always making something. You can Google me. You can Google me and see my art. I have a playlist with some art on it. I think my last show might be on here. My mom used to sing Baby Love to one of my childhood dogs. She was a dachshund named Baby. She originally belonged to a hospice patient. Is that what your mom does? Is she a hospice nurse? Is that what she does? Mango, you need to go out. I gotta let the mango out. Hang on. Mango. I got a guitar I'm trying to get rid of. It's an acoustic. It's a Fender. You could send me to hospice right now. Ow. Maybe somebody wants to buy this guitar. Hang on. Here's a guitar that's for sale. I want this thing. This was left here. This was left here. I want to get rid of it. I had some idiot was trolling me about it on fucking. It's nice. Comes with a case. It's a Fender. It's a Fender, but like to ship it somewhere, to ship this would cost. I'd have to like build a box for it. It at least cost $140 to ship. I'll sell it. 300 plus 140 to ship. That'd be 450. Oh, this thing's totally out of tune. What's so funny about that? 140. It's like, oh, LOL. Let's get rid of you. You're an idiot. Okay, you think? I already checked what it costs to ship. LOL. Goodbye. It's like UPS ground, right? It's like almost 100. Okay, to like out west. What do you think it costs to get foam to put the giant and build a giant box? Well, I had to buy foam. That's going to be $20. Then I have to go buy cardboard and tape. You don't get it? Yeah, 140 to ship, idiot. What do you think? I could just put the guitar case in the mail with a. Yeah, it's gotta be insured. That's right. But I mean, seriously, you think I could just put the guitar case and ship it like that, and everything would be fine? Baby is obese and weighed about 38 pounds. No shit. God damn. What model is this? This is a Fender F240A. It was one of the Fenders made in Japan. It's a good guitar. I don't want to look at it, man. It was left here, and it's not my responsibility. I want it gone, so I'm getting rid of it. It's from the early '80s. It's in pretty good shape. It's in pretty good shape. I don't know, I'm going to have to relist it again. I want it out of here. It's, I mean, seriously. Um, I don't want to get screwed on shipping. I'll tell you that. I don't. It's seriously to buy the foam, a big thing of foam. It's going to cost $20. No, it's going to be more than that. It's probably going to be about 30. I've got to get it blue foam, and then I'm going to have to cut it and build a box out of the blue foam, and then the case goes in the blue foam box, right? And then over the blue foam, we'll have to go cardboard. It's going to be, a good $50 or something. That's 140. That's not even counting the time that it's going to take to get the foam and make the box. I'm sorry, I don't want to get screwed. Okay? LOL. So hysterical. This thing is really out of tune. It's nice, but there's no way I want this thing. Bad karma. It's the bad karma guitar for me. I don't want it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 20 frets. Bye, Shirley. Shirley, you don't want to buy a Fender guitar? I actually prefer this Jasmine guitar. I do. I like it. I've tried playing it. In tune, too. I'm not into it, man. I don't know why I was left here anyway. I don't want it. Fuck it. Maybe I should just burn it. It just seems like a waste to burn. I'm into burning shit. You leave shit here. I don't want it. I got enough shit, It's the truth. Like, I had somebody years ago, like, saying, like, on my YouTube channel, like, they saw my art studio. By the way, they would think that it was a house. And I'm like, why do you think that this is a house? Right? It's an art studio. And, but they would say, you're a hoarder. And I'm like, no, I'm not a hoarder. And I'm really not. I fucking get rid of shit constantly. I use stuff to make stuff, but if there's a, like, time limit, if it's not going to be used, I'm getting rid of it. I have really, I have these things about, like, stuff that I'm going to use for art. If it's not going to be used for art in a certain amount of time, I'm getting rid of it. So I don't need somebody else's shit here. I don't want somebody's shit here. Why are you leaving your stuff here? I'm getting rid of it. The best way to get rid of it, because I'm here, throw it in the burn can for sure. I had to pay for garbage pickup here. It's not like I live in the city. That was sweet. Just take the stuff and dump it on the street. Garbage collector comes and gets it. Everything. Like, your recyclables. God, it was so nice. Not here. You got to pay for it. It's $8 a week for somebody to come and get rid of the garbage. This has a real nice case to it. I don't want this thing though. If there was a store that I could get rid of it at, like a consignment store, I already tried. The local one doesn't do it anymore. I don't like it. Don't like it. Don't like it. Don't know why I was left here. Don't give a shit about it. Tried to make arrangements for the person to get it, and that just went south. So, like, what is my responsibility? Not to spend $150 to ship it to somebody that's an asshole. I like this guitar too. I fixed this one. This one was bought at a garage sale for $5, and the bridge was popping up, like, from here, popping up. It was up, so like this area here was real high. So what I did was I clamped it and used crazy glue. Now it's totally usable, I think. This one's better. It's not near as nice as this one. I got some stuff on it. Well, it's a $5 guitar. It doesn't really matter, does it? I'm not saying I won't play it. I just don't feel like playing it right now. I can break the bass out, play the bass, but... Animal shelter on my birthday to volunteer. Don't, Toxic. Don't do that. Why are you going to do that? I know what you should do. It's 420. It's your birthday. You know what you should do. PL won't be there, but I bet you got a friend in town. Smoke up. Come on, you're going to be, what, 23 or 24, something like that? How old are you going to be? You're getting old, Tox. Both getting old. We're old heads. Illegal in my... Oh, come on. It's not... 23. Wow. You've come a long way, baby. Toxic's gonna be 23. I think you should... Toxic, do you have any friends in that area that, you know... Do you? You must know somebody. Tell the truth. No? Every one of your friends is a goody-goody? Is that true? No, how could they be a goody-goody? Your best friend Sarah is nuts. Come on. So you're telling me all your friends in Alabama are goody-goodies? Sarah's not a goody-goody. Not even close. PL is not even close to being a goody-goody. My friend I grew up with, I met in high school through a co-op class. I'll see you, Steve. Cut fruit. Oh. There you go. You a bartender, Steve? Gotta get up at 7 to cut fruit. I guess he's works in a restaurant. You're cutting fruit for drinks. Right, because it's Saturday. People will be coming in early. I did that. Oh, you work at Wegmans? Oh, that's right. I forgot that. You're cutting the fruit at Wegmans? Wegmans is a great store. It is. It's great, but it's real expensive, and right now it's fucking... I wish it wasn't that expensive. Walmart's more up, you know. The days of buying Limburger cheese right now are not gonna happen. I got to keep shit together. I gotta come up with taxes for the fall and shit. Property taxes and shit. I met my future ex-wife at Wegmans. I'll meet my future ex-wife at Wegmans. I also have as... Oh, right, you don't smoke. Well, you can... Edibles, you know, I don't want to twist your arm. Don't listen to me, Tox. Till your buddy comes in town. I laughed when you said Wegmans hires pretty girls. No, I didn't say that they hire pretty girls. I know. What's up, B. Davis? How you doing? I didn't say that Wegmans hires pretty girls. I said that hot broads go into Wegmans. That's what I said. Come on. Wegmans? The girls at Wegmans? One, they're either too young or they're too... Not my type. No, hang on. All of them are real good looking, Steve. They're real good looking. I was just joking. They're all nice people. I will say that. B. Davis, right? B. Davis is a big fan of Wegmans. But, you know, the way things are going with the war and the pandemic, Wegmans is a little pricey for me. No Limburger cheese for a while. I'm gonna have to pass on. Well, I'll tell you, B. Davis. B. Davis, are you there? Go to the cheese department and get their Limburger cheese. You will not regret it. I'm all right. Go get the Limburger. You'll love it. And when you get it, go into the bread department and go get seeded rye, and then go home. Make your husband and your son a grilled cheese, but use Limburger. Oh my God. But listen, B. Davis, listen, Barbie. When you're making the grilled cheese, you cut your Limburger, you put it on the rye bread, you butter each side. But before you place it down into your non-stick pan, sprinkle some Parmesan on top of each side of the rye bread. Then you make your grilled cheese. You'll be loving it. You will. You'll love it. You'll love the shit out of it. It gets all crunchy on top. Yum, yum, yummy. You'll love it. You will. You'll be loving it. You know you will. Do it. Do it, Barbara. You'll thank me. You'll be, oh my God. Peter really pulled out a recipe there. Parmesan, got it. I think you've already done this, haven't you? Because I've been talking about this for years. But you gotta do it. You gotta do a Limburger grilled cheese. It's out of this world. Oh my God. I'll tell you something. Limburger, I can just cut cold and eat it. That is one fine cheese. It is. It's real good. I am bummed out about Wegmans prices, though. Maybe I should get a part-time job at Wegmans so I get a discount in the cheese department. Because I'm missing the good cheese. I am. It's just, the price of everything is fucked up, man. I mean, everything just seems to be going through the roof. I'm putting less and less gas in the car because it's a nightmare. I'll put like 3 or 4 gallons in it and it's like gone in no time. Putin is such an idiot. He's an asshole. You see the bomb? You know, they just sit there and deny this stuff and tell their people they didn't do it or whatever. They sent a fucking missile to blow up a train station, and on the missile they wrote, "This is for the children." So I assume that the missile, you know, it's like the casing. So I figure it was, I figure it was one of those missiles that, you know, has other little bombs in them. That's what they wrote, for the children. What a dick. Something wrong. There's something wrong with them. You know? They're into bombing civilians. They're into bombing children, clearly. And then they say, Ukraine, it's false flag. Ukraine did it to themselves. They have a whole history of doing that. They did that in Kosovo. Didn't he bomb an apartment in Moscow and blame it on somebody? That's barbaric. That's what I've heard that for years. Putin is like the kid who denies. Oh, I'm not tired. Our other friend is an animal groomer who owns a rat. So you have a dog lady, pigeon lady, and a rat lady hanging out together. Our love of animals is the foundation of our friendship. And PL's craziness. That's why we love her, right? PL is eccentric. If she was here, I'd tell her to her face. She's eccentric. She's the pigeon lady. Her and her body talk. My ear itches. It does. It itches. When's Freddie gonna get a house with a pool? When is it gonna happen? Will it ever happen? Yeah, it will. Gotta get a house with a pool. PL is a pisser. She is. She's a poor Cockney flower girl. She is. She is. She's all right. What would we do without her? And Nixie, the one-eyed pixie. Now Nixie says she isn't the one and only Frogman. You know, join the channel at the Frogman level. She says she's not, but PL said she is. I think she is. She was denying it. I don't know. I hope I didn't frighten her off. I hear she's shy. Pennsylvania. I was stationed in Philadelphia for a while. PL is spiritually chill, but also pretty funny. She sends us weird crap she finds on Instagram and TikTok. Today she found a video of someone eating biscuits with ants on it. But they thought, where is PL? Come on, don't tell me she's sleeping. What is it, like 4 in the morning there? Where is PL? She working? Where is PL? How dare her? How dare her? Why did she not show up? She has to get up in an hour, I think. Oh, fuck. What time is it, Tox? Do you know? What time is it? It's gotta be pretty late. Maybe I should. I was yawning. I should probably go to sleep. I gotta work the dog tomorrow. 5 there, so what time is it here? 10? Ooh, reminds me, what do you think of the Philadelphia experiment? I think I watched part of it, and then I didn't watch the rest of it, so I can't give you an opinion on it. Advice for alcoholism? Yeah, I can do that. Dude, you should quit drinking, definitely. That would probably be best. I did. I will say this. The longer you don't do it, the more you don't want to do it. And if you can get past the first year, it gets a lot easier. And maybe this will help. This is what helped me. Do not try and drink O'Doul's or anything like that. That doesn't work. You just quit. You drink water. Don't drink caffeine, because if you drink caffeine, you know, it'll give you anxiety and you might start drinking again. Don't smoke weed or anything like that, because once again, you'll start drinking again. We all try and do that and it does not work. So my advice to you is this. So just drink water. Stay busy. Do as much work as you can. Like if you have one job, get 2. And when you get the craving to drink, this worked for me for drinking and quitting smoking. Do push-ups. So if you do 10, 15 push-ups, it changes the endorphins in your brain and you don't have the desire to do it anymore. But if you just suck in, you know, you just, what the hell, I'm gonna have a beer. Do the push-ups and see how you feel after doing 10 or 15 push-ups. Usually it's enough to like get your mind in a different place. So, and maybe call your doctor. Because I'll tell you something. To withdraw from alcohol is very, it's dangerous. It is. You can have a heart attack. So I think that it would be a good idea if you talk to your doctor or any doctor. You could go in and make an appointment. I didn't go to rehab, and I went to AA, and it just wasn't for me. So I was at the point where I was like, I thought I was gonna die. It was like either quit or die. So if that's where you're at, um, try doing the push-ups. I was sick for about 3 weeks, sort of like I felt like I had the flu. I was a bitch too. Like anybody would say anything to me, I'm like, fucking shut up, like that. Um, I felt real bad, but I do remember I made it through the first 30 days, and then everything's starting to get better. But the trick really is don't do it. Push-ups worked for me. Um, it's not good. You're tired of waking up with that headache and the feeling sick to your stomach. It's just, what did I say? This feeling of just like, you know, this whole feeling of like guilt and embarrassment. Like oh my God, I must have made an ass out of myself. I don't want to see that person. I know I made a fool out of myself. I'll tell you one thing, once you quit, this is the truth. Once you quit and you're around other people that are drinking, you never drink again because you see how stupid people are. Drops your IQ. You say things and do things you would never say or do. It's fucking stupid. It is. It's a terrible, nasty drug. I'm like a suffragette. Seriously, they should fucking... I don't know. It's not good. Let me bring mango. Hang on. Nobody told me what time it is. I think I'm gonna go. I gotta deal with mango. Baby's coming tomorrow. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Uniquities. Appreciate it. Thank you, everyone. I'll see you. I'm sort of tired tonight. I don't know why I'm pussing out. I'll be back. I'll live stream tomorrow night. I won't. Try it. Try and do it. Try not to drink, man. Go to the doctor. That would be my suggestion if you could. Maybe they could give you some advice. Because you want to be careful. I don't know how long you've been drinking, but it is no bullshit. You can have a heart attack when you quit drinking. The withdrawal from alcohol can be real bad. So if you've been doing it a while, maybe you better go talk to a doctor. All right, be careful. I'll see you guys. Thanks everyone. I appreciate it. Freddie, everybody. 1 month sober. Good for you. That's great. Keep going. You do 1 month, you can do 2. You get a year under your belt. I'll tell you what, about the 6-month point, your brain starts acting different. It takes about 6 months and your brain starts clearing up. So stick with it. Just fight that urge, man. Stay busy. Do a couple different jobs. Volunteer if you have to. But that's the trick, is stay busy. Volunteer. If you have one job and you got spare time, you're going to have a lot of time on your hands. All that time that you spent drinking, you're not going to be doing that anymore. Stay away from the people that you drank with for a long time. Some of them you might not ever want to deal with again. It's the truth. Anyway, I'll see y'all.